Here we have a pre-owned 2004 Lexus LS 430. This one comes in black on cashmere perforated leather interior. And the powertrain on this LS 430 consists of a 4.3 liter 290 horsepower naturally aspirated V8 engine. That's made it to a 6-speed automatic transmission. And then this one just has a little over 191,000 miles, so we're gonna see how it's held up over the years. But as we come around to the front end here, we do get our high intensity discharge headlamps and then halogen fog lights. And as you can see, one of these headlamps are out, so that'll need to be replaced. But always love these. Ever since they first came out, just love the styling of this body style here. And just as the paint is aged for it to be a 20-year-old car, there's a few nicks there. And here we have our 17-inch alloy wheels. Still in decent shape. You could tell this one was taken care of. It's a little paint blemish there. But we do get passive keyless entry on all 4 doors. And this is just one of the, I've been looking at the car a little bit before I started the review, just one of the most luxurious vehicles that I've seen. We get memory seats, so to do that, just hit set and then hold the one you want to set it to, and then you have 3 different presets you can set up. This is actually used to adjust your seat belt height there. So you can lower that, raise it. And then power door lock controls here. That's unlock, lock, and then we have a rear window lock there, and then one-touch automatic up and down windows on all 4 doors. And this is actually real wood trim. It looks fantastic. And then we do have storage in the side pocket here. Now power mirror controls are here, right side, left side, then you can offset them there and you can adjust. Now they were kind of acting a little wonky when I first got in here, but it's like they woke up or something. But I love these mirrors. You do get automatic side mirrors and you can actually close them if you want to manually. And your rear parking sensors are here. And then we do have a foot pedal brake, so just push that to engage the parking brake and then pull that to disengage. And then here we do have a little storage pocket. And then this button here is to toggle on your adaptive front lighting system. And then you can open the fuel tank there, open the trunk there, pop the hood here, and you can actually lock these from working. And then a power tilt telescope steering wheel. Again, just so much for a vehicle, let alone a luxury vehicle in 2004. And then here's our power driver's seat with power lumbar support. And then check this out. Seat extender. It's pretty sweet. I just think it's cool how that's set up. And honestly, the leather's in pretty good shape for this to have 191,000 miles on it. But I have that seat up front adjusted for someone of my size, being 6'3" with longer legs. So let's go ahead and check out the rear leg room. I mean, just so many features on this vehicle. It's crazy. And I mean, incredible leg room. You can have that seat just for someone of my size, actually kind of far back from me. Still plenty of space. Seat back pockets behind the seats on both sides. And then I love that I can adjust the seat from back here or from the side if I want to adjust it for more storage room to get somebody in the back seat or whatever. And then look at that. Rear vanity mirror. We could probably hang 1 plastic hanger, 2 metal hangers on that hook there. And then we have rear AC vents here. And there's a 12-volt down there, cigarette lighter. And then middle seat folds down. And then cup holders are here. And then our outboard heated seat toggles are right here. And then a storage pocket there as well. And then we can lock this run through here if we want to. And then we can run longer objects through if we ever want to do that, if we want to reach back there, whatever. So again, just an incredible interior for a 2004 vehicle. It's amazing. Gas caps there, premium only. And then as we come around to the back end here, love the looks again. Dual exhaust looks good. You can see just a little bit of fading on this aluminum trim here over the years. And there's a look underneath the vehicle. But a huge shout out to Chevrolet Buick GMC of Murfreesboro for allowing me to review this car today. I'll leave a link below in the description. I think that's a first aid kit. And just tons of storage space back here. I don't even know what this is. Let's check it out. They got batteries. I guess it's just a random toolkit. I don't know. That's cool. Slide that back in there. And then look underneath. See if the spare is still in this one. Just bear with me 1 second. And there she is right there. Then coming around to the rear passenger side, you can see the tethers up there. And then we have our anchors way back in there. And now to the front passenger side, we get power with power lumbar support here, which is nice. And then again, love the wood trim throughout. Lockable glove compartment here. And then owner's manuals there. Tons of space in here. And then we actually have the original window sticker here. So y'all can pause anywhere you need to in the video. I love, especially on these older vehicles, getting to see just what features were available on them, what the manufacturers thought were important. And then just seeing the price. So this was still $58,349 in 2004. Seems like a bargain today, all the stuff you get here. Put that back there. But again, love the looks of the LS 430s. If I can get in here and pop this open. Whew. And there's that 4.3 liter V8, mostly covered up. And one thing I can tell is, seems like both the hood and the trunk struts are going out. The hydraulics, excuse me. Let's go ahead and hop in the driver's seat. So I love the leather wrap steering wheel here, just showing a little bit of wear. Again, for this to be a 20-year-old car and over 190,000 miles on it, the wood grain still looks impeccable though, so very impressed by that. Now over here to the AC controls, we can toggle our clock here so we can set up hours, minutes. We can reset there. And then hazards are here. Now the climate controls are interesting. You actually control the temperature on this side and you can turn the dual zone on and off and then sync them that way. Or you can unsync by using the passenger side over here. Defrosters are here, and the rear defroster also sets off the heated mirrors. And then we can close off our vents here, set that to auto. AC toggles here, turn the whole system off, toggle where the air is coming from, and then turn the fan speed up and down there. And then you do have your auto mode right there. And you can just turn that off by toggling the fan speed. And then volume controls are here for the radio. You can turn the whole system off that way. And then presets are here, and to set a preset, you can just hold, and whichever number you set it to, after holding it for a couple seconds, it'll save that. And then you can tune this way or hold and seek, and it'll beep at you when it's seeking. And then I like that we have the controls for the actual audio system here, so we can turn the bass up, mid, treble, faders, all of that. Tape player here, and then we have satellite, FM, tape, disc. We can do all of that. Half these buttons, I don't even know they're still relevant on a vehicle from today. But we can load our CDs here, eject them, and then we do have our ECT mode there, so we can set the transmission to either be electronically controlled in the snow mode or power mode, which is basically like today's sport mode. Then we do have a rear shade. We can toggle that there. I don't think that's in the best shape. That needs to be fixed. And then we can toggle our traction control on and off there. And I love that we get with the premium package the heated cool front seats. For 2004, again, just incredible. And then ashtray cigarette lighter there. And then the shifter, just hit the brake, pull down, reverse, neutral, drive, and then come over here to manually shift. And then the center console I can't get open. I think that's kind of busted, but cup holders, just fold it out from here. You just push that and voila. And then we have our garage door transmitter here. One touch tilt and sliding sunroof. We can do that open and close. Love that. One more look at the back seat from up here. And then lights are there. Sunglasses holder here. And I will say I love I think that button's busted. I love the headliner here. That still seems to be in good shape. Feels very nice. And then vanity mirror right here. And then back to the steering wheel. Blinkers. Those are the low beams, auto lights, corners off, and then we can toggle our fog lights here. And then when the lights are on, that's the high beams, and then we can flash there. And then windshield wiper controls, we actually have automatic windshield wipers, so we're in off now, and then that's auto, low, high. And we can adjust how the auto wipers are, and then we can push here for the front wiper fluid. And then behind the steering wheel on this side, volume. And then we can go through our track list or radio station presets here, hit this mode button, and we can go through CD, AM, FM, all of that. And then we have our display controls and we can reset here. And then behind over here, we can turn on the trip meter. So we have A, B, and then off, and then we can reset either one of those. And then cruise control right here. On, off, and then we can set, resume, accelerate. And then the key fob is here. But next, let's go ahead and take this Lexus LS 430 out on the road for a quick test drive. So starting the test drive in this LS 430, I just love how big this vehicle feels on the inside. Now it is a Lexus LS, so the flagship sedan in 2004. The biggest one you could get. But even with 191,000 miles, it still feels luxurious. It still drives nicely. You can tell this one was pampered. But just a very impressive vehicle, I think even today, but especially for 2004. I think a real S-Class competitor in terms of just amenities, how easy it is to drive, how luxurious it feels, and probably ride quality as well. Let's give it some throttle. And I mean, just so quiet the powertrain is. But it still sounds muscular, just a little that you can hear. And still, like I said, relatively quick for vehicles in this segment. Great performance. And again, this ride quality is impeccable, very solid, still smooth, but just a great driving vehicle. And it's just, again, I can't say how quiet it is in here. It's just such a relaxing feeling. Again, for a 2004 vehicle, this car is 20 years old, and it still has some of the best sound acoustics, best ride quality. Honestly, even best luxury amenities that I've seen on a vehicle, period. Just so luxurious. And this is one of the reasons I wanted one. I remember when I was about 10 years old, because that's when these came out. This is what I wanted. I wanted one of these because it just was the pinnacle of luxury at that point in time. And nothing's really changed in my opinion. Now again, this is a 190,000 mile vehicle. that's 20 years old. So there are a few things that are definitely not in tip-top shape. Again, the center console cubby doesn't want to open, and you can just feel as the years have gone by, just it's not as quiet as it was brand new. There are a few creaks and whatnot, but they're still not bothersome, if that makes sense. I hear them and I'm kind of just like relaxed by it. But I mean, everything here is still luxurious. And if you get an older Mercedes, a lot of the time stuff will go out, things of that nature. Even older Cadillacs, older luxury cars, they don't feel as luxurious after you have 200,000 miles on them in 20, 25 years time. But this one here still, again, I can't say it enough. It feels good. Just everything feels good. It drives nicely, of course, with this powertrain. 90% of everything is in perfect working order, and then everything else is kind of either broken because, like I said, the center console tray is probably an easy fix, or maybe these side mirrors could be tuned up a little bit. But I mean, not noticing any braking issues, any acceleration issues, just everything feels fantastic. And honestly, for this kind of vehicle, the EPA estimated it back then 18 miles per gallon city, 25 highway. So it's probably like a 1623 or 1624 now with the updated standards. But still, for a V8 engine in this big of a vehicle, this luxurious of a vehicle, and it's still relatively quick, it's a good car. That's the best way to describe it. 20 years down the road, this is still a good car. I wouldn't mind driving this across the country, buying this as an everyday driver. It's just a fantastic car as it's aged. But with all that being said, this will bring me to the end of my review of this 2004 Lexus LS 430.